X is wrong. Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? No idea why X says Monday. How's everyone's day going, guys? Welcome to AlphaZones. Welcome to the Max Trading Show. I have to really start calling it that now. We're doing it so often, aren't we? Right, so I've been busy all morning, so I've not spent that much time on the charts. So let's have a little look. Let's see what we can see. So first and foremost, guys, we have been, I'm just going to take off. Let's just have a little scan. Let's take off my volume bubble so you can see for a start. Just to give us a bit more clarity. Right, so we've got our daily up here, we've got our Q down here, and we have been mincing around this area here the whole time, which can often happen. We get a little bit rangy if we've got a little, like a reasonable little bit of distance in between the two. We can often get stuck in between it. We did have quite a lot of levels in here. We had Asia high, we had London high. Morning, Tara. Catching us with your coffee in the morning. Welcome. Hey, Toff, Flo, Dean, Mark, Guy, thank you all for coming back on. Hope you're all well. Right, so guys, if you haven't already, drop us a little like. Let's get you subscribed if you're not already subscribed. Most of you I can see are on here up to now probably are. But let's get morning, Jay. Amrit, nice to see you guys. So we're just talking there about we've been between the daily and the Q here. So let's see. We've got previous day high up here with our daily, and let's see if I can just remove some of these AlphaZone levels, important levels, sorry. Just have a little look at what we are dealing with. No, it's not that. So I just wonder if it is, looks like it might be. 7 minutes till New York. Just need to check which hour it is, which 4 hour it is that's covering up my value here. I need to just do a bit of coding and just remove these labels. Let's take off my 4 hours for now. So we've got London low, okay. Save me searching through the charts on that little chart. There we go. So we've got London low and a 4 hour here. So we may well come down, sweep London low and then go on, or we may stay bearish for the day. But let's have a little look. We go back. Came up quite a way yesterday. This seems to be our little pull, our pull back here. Let's see if we take London low and then carry on to the upside. Oh, Jay, don't trade with the kids at home, mate. Do you know how many accounts I used to blow doing that? It's worse. It's the worst thing you can do. Just Paper trade. Enjoy the ride. If you're not in the right place to trade, don't trade. Yeah, so we did have, there's been news today. I was sure we had news today. Let me just check, see if I've got our... Yeah, track. My buy and sell signals have disappeared. Has there been a recent settings change? No, not in the last 10 days. I think it's about 10 days since I did the update. If your buy and sell signals have disappeared, you need to check a number of things. Check that you've not got normal on if you're on Heikin-Ashi. Check that your shot filter's not on. Not really sure. If you send me a screenshot in the support chat in the Discord, I'll definitely have a look for you. No problem at all. Okay, so we've got 4 minutes until New York Open. Just make sure I am all set up and ready to go. We doing what I did the other day, not being ready. I do have the support chat open as well, so if you oh, there you go. And the top of your settings, check that. Let me just show you. Just check that you don't have normal candles ticked on. Check that first for me. See if that works. Ram Sithu, welcome my friend. Glad to have you on board. Glad you took the plunge and joined us over here at AlphaZones. One of us, one of us. Let's see. You're very welcome. Glad that's fixed it. Perfect. See, this is why it's so important doing the lives. Not just all these winning trades we've been getting, but also so you can just get a straight answer. Good morning. Okay, I'll have a little look on next then. So we've got 2 minutes till New York Open. Let's see if we can get let's close that over. Don't need that. We don't want to slow the stream down. So we're coming for New York. Let's make sure we're ready. Are you ready? Good morning. Right, here we go. Let's just have a little look, see if this, don't want to put the risk calculator on your screen. Let me just test something. So we have come down, taken London low. Take that risk calculator off. There we go. We've sweeped that. Let's see if we continue to come down. Let's pop our volume bubbles back on. I knew I'd forget something from going over the chart. Gotta be a little bit careful. There we go. That's better. See our volume kick in. Make sure what my calculator's saying different. 1 minute. It's a big sweep up and down out of the queue. Got our 1 hour and 4 hour alpha zones here, so we are bearish there. Our queue is we're below our queue, so we are currently bearish. However, as I said, my thought was that we might come down and take London low, and then there was an opportunity. We don't have a huge amount below us. We might have to check the gap, but it's difficult on this smaller one, so bear me a minute. I have a feeling we may come and retest that queue now. Morning, crypto. Right, I am ready. Let me just check. Okay, bit of music in my ears. There we go. Right. So now we've got to wait. Remember, we're looking for an entry candle, a buy and sell signal, or a golden candle that aligns with everything else. Our trend wave being the same, bullish or bearish, depending on the trade. We want directional volume. So red on a sell, blue on a buy. We want to be above or below our 1 hour alpha zone. And obviously, at the point of entry, our 3 trend traffic lights aligning. Tapping into the queue, as I said, might happen. Let's see if I can. So we are right below our Q. So any signal here to the bullish side would need to close above, and realistically we're not going to trade straight into our hour, so I'd want to get above our hour here before we'd be taking a buy signal anyway. Taking this high will help. Buy signal around here and I'd be happy to go. As it stands at the minute though, we are still bearish. See if we can get a push through the Q, or a nice big reversal, bearish golden candle, and then a push back down. Doesn't feel like that's what it wants to do at the minute though. So we've had that rejection. Out of the Q, it's failed to close above, so we are still bearish here. We're still below our 1 hour and our 4 hour. So the entry won't be on this candle. Yeah, we would have. You're right. Right now, though, until it gets above here, I'm only looking at a bearish. We've had a bearish golden candle, and I'm only looking for a sell signal. Our hourlies have stepped down. Our 4 hours stepped down. Was 4 hour above? 4 hours above. We'll see. How are we all anyway? We good? Let's see if I've got this set up right now. Everything seems to be playing up with me today. That's better. That makes more sense. Right, that's all my stuff fixed. Sorry about that, guys. Just needed to make sure my other charts are. So we're getting a push down. We've got 3 trend traffic lights are red. We are below our 1 hour alpha zone, below the Q, below the 4 hour, below the daily. Everything is bearish. It's a good push down. We've got a sell signal. It's a big candle though. Big candle. Let's see. See if we get a push. See if we can get a push down into our golden zone. Push down. We're at TP1 at 776. We need some more bearish volume. That's what we want to see. See if we can get to that first TP1. A little bit more. And there we go. There is TP1. And that's me out. I am closing there. There's TP2. Fantastic. There's our first win of the day. W's in the chat. GG. No, to answer your question, win, 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 win. That's what we want to see. Did I enter immediately after the sell signal showed? No, I did not. I put a stop order. Put a stop order here and waited for this candle to push through. Easy money. Easy money. Sounds disturbed today. Ooh, okay. Let me check. I'm going to make sure everything's closed, guys. Let me just check my link here. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it. This is the reason I can only have that one screen open. It's driving me insane. I need to just... I'm just going to replace this Mac. It's doing me head in. Let me just get the YouTube. There we go. Right, I'm hoping that'll be a bit better. So we have one trade, one win. Look at this. It's like some weird breaking sound. Yeah, it's sometimes if there's too much open on my computer, and I literally have nothing open at the minute, but I've closed it. I've closed anything else that was open. So yeah, could have carried on. I was just before TP2. Expected a bit of a push. Wasn't taking any risks. Obviously, it's gone through TP1, TP2, TP3. Start as we mean to go on, guys and gals. It was a quick move. I want to be in and out of the trade in a couple of candles. I don't want to be sat peeing around in multiple, waiting there 20 minutes on a trade. I don't like them. Never sits right with me. But yeah, let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it. It's nice and easy. We are under the daily. We're under our hourly. We're under our 4 hour. We get a sell signal. Our trend wave is red. we get directional bearish volume. Our trend traffic lights have aligned with the signal, obviously, and we've seen that. You can see the change. Somebody said to me, this is big, the traffic lights will always show on a signal. They will, but this is what you're looking for. See this change here? Let me just get rid of these bloody markers. So you got single, 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 and then you started to get the change where you're getting two, getting two, and then all of a sudden you're getting three. And it's that process as well. You're watching for a trend, you're keeping an eye on that and going, okay, this is where we could go. Candles are moving, get pushing that direction. That's exactly what we get. Yeah, so the reason I have that on, in regards to your question, in regards to TP1 and the ATR, the trade setup stops, I trade it on the ATR because this tells me, regards to current price action, this will give me what current price action is looking at, and I can see the ATR based on that. That means that I'm not going to try shooting for the stars when there's not enough volume or there's huge amounts of volume. This will give me 50% of the ATR, 100% of the ATR. So I'm only ever risking the same. I'm only ever risking what I want to risk. So if I want to risk $500, $750 on that trade, then I can. And then obviously, depending on the ATR, will depend on how much that trade is actually worth. So it will vary. Sometimes it might only be 0.4, sometimes it'll be 0.6, 0.7 to TP1. So it will vary. That's why often you'll need to look and say, okay, well, what do I want to get out of that trade? As long as you're getting what you need to get out of it, then you look, is there a reason for it to go to TP2? Is there a reason for it to go to TP3? After the drop and as being fully bearish, I expected to get a little bit more. I expected maybe to get to TP3, and obviously it's continued down to that 4-hour low there. What I would say is I didn't want to push it too hard. I was after base hits. So that's why I went here, 765 in the golden zone, because I know that's the highest probability. What you can do is go break even, let it push on, but I'm using the ATR because it's as naturally relative to current price as possible. Can I explain again when you'll enter after getting a buy or a sell signal, please? Yes, I can, of course. Okay, so you'll see it on the it's in the PDF in the WAP as well. It's on my X. So if you have a look on my X, even if you've not got the WAP, you can see it on the A plus setup PDF. However, this here is my entry point. So I'm not entering at the end of this candle, because what can happen is price, because we're on Heikin-Ashi here, yes, price is at the bottom here, but the real close might have been here. So what can happen is you can end up with it opening here and then going the other way. No, that's the last thing I need. So I put my stop order here, and then I wait for this candle to then take that price, or any candle here, take that price. So the stop order won't take me into the trade until price goes through the next point after the entry candle. If it takes this first, before it goes through there, I take my stop order off. Does that answer your question, Tara? Brilliant. Good, good, good. Right, so I just want music without singing. Why can't I just have some beats? 1 minute. There we go. Okay, so because we've had a bearish golden candle before the open, and then we had the open, then we got a sell signal. For us to get another, speak of the devil and he shall arrive. For us to get another sell signal, if we're going to carry on down, this is yesterday's cue, then we would need a bullish golden candle first to get a bearish golden candle, because we can only get one sell signal per move. So once we've had a bearish golden candle, as we got here, that means we can now get a sell signal, which we've had. So to get another one, we need a reversal. So we need a pullback. I say a reversal. We need a pullback, which we're getting now. We've got about 8 seconds. So this looks like this will close as a golden candle. And as long as it closes as a golden candle, which it has, now, if we get a bearish golden candle, we can then get a sell signal. But I think the chances are now we're probably looking at maybe the new 4-hour candle at 10 a.m. Because as it stands right now, as we mentioned, we are bearish. We are below everything. Nico! No, I didn't know it was you, by the way. Nice one. Hope you're well, buddy. Bebetos, just joined. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Closed at 3.2R. Now we're talking, Pascal. So guys, one win, one trade, one win. It's becoming a broken record now, isn't it? Can winning get boring? I think not. So let's see. I can't see if I just scan down here. We've got below us. Below us, we've got nothing there. Can't do it on here without screwing up your screen, so. Let's wait. Let's bide our time, guys. So for those of you who didn't see on the Discord, I've started re-recording the WAP videos. So we put in a new PDF, I just mentioned then, for the A+ setup. I have redone the A+ setup video. That is now on the WAP as well. So you can go there, have a little look. Gives you a bit, just a quick, short, sharp, 10 minutes overview, what we're looking for, what to be careful of, how to enter. Nice and simple, so that you don't have to sit on for 2 hours waiting to understand it if you don't want to. Just wait and see. It is going to be the 10. It is going to be the 10 o'clock, because we're not going to trade into this at this point. As we said when we were down here, for me to take a long trade, I'd want to be taking it up here, not in this bit really. Got any people who are new to the stream? I know we've got some new AlphaZone users, but we've got any people new to the stream today? New to the stream. Brilliant. Brilliant. Fantastic. Welcome. If it's the first time you've joined us. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. Yeah, I seen you subscribe yesterday, Lisa. Welcome. Yep, starting to pick up. Starting to pick up, guys. We're getting lots of people joining on. Let's get this kick in. Alex, I am trading. My chart is NQ. I enter the trades on MNQ so that I can manage it more. See if I can. No, you can't see it on. I've removed the labels. Apologies, but we're on NQ, futures NQ, and time frame on the 1 minute. That's how I like to trade. Trade this anything up to the 5 really. The 5 minute is lovely. If you want to run it a little bit slower. Still works. 5 minute sell signal. Boom. There we go. Straight to target. But we are on a live stream. 5 minute candles are going to make me want to put my thumbs in my eyes. So. I use a stop order. I have to be pretty fast though. Like, they're not pretty fast, but you have to be like, I'll wait until the end of that candle, and then as soon as that candle's closed, I'll press stop order on. Because until the candle's closed, I don't know where it's going to be. So we're about to open our new 4 hour candle. We've come back up here to the queue, nearly, with 20 seconds left. Done for the day, 2 wins. Use that golden on the buy. Use this one. Well played. Good work, Dean. Flying again, mate. Okay, so we've got a new hour, new 4 hour. 4 hour alpha zones are super important. The opening of the 4 hour candle can absolutely dictate what we're going to do for the next 4 hours. Does the 2 indicator include all these indicators? 1 hour, 4 hour levels, traffic dots, volume bubbles, ATR, etc. So the only thing that's not included in the standard WAP is important levels. So that's give you your 4 hour lines, your New York high and lows, all those kind of things. That's not included with AlphaZones. That is a separate product on the WAP. It is a very small and cheap one. It's only about $19 for lifetime access. It's just a single indicator. We do keep it separate because some people just like to use that on its own. The AlphaZones includes your ATR, your golden candles, your signals. What else did you ask there in regards to 2 hour, 4 hour zones? Yeah, they're all in your AlphaZones Pro. That's also included. If you just wanted to run the 2 indicators, V2.1 and AlphaZones Pro, you can. And they will those 2 will work solely. Obviously, the third one here is your trend traffic lights. That's also included. It helps you understand it a little bit in regards to what's happening in the market. Is it absolutely essential to take the trade? No, because to get a sell signal, your 3 trend traffic lights will go red. So you don't 100% need it, actually, but it does help. It helps with the visual. So can you run it on free trading view with 2? Yes, you could just run AlphaZones Pro and Golden Candle V2.1. Hope that helps answer your question. So our new 4 hour, as we said, might happen. We've opened that. We've come very bearish again. So now we've got 3 trend traffic lights. We would need a sell signal. Our trend wave is red. We would need some bearish volume, and we are below our 1 hour alpha zone. We're pretty much below everything other than yesterday's. So let's see. We could get a sell signal here, and there we go. There is a sell signal. We've got 30 seconds left. Let's hold and find out. See, we're going to get some volume to push down through. We will need some bearish volume for that to happen. Remember, as per our rules, we have a stop order here. And if price takes this first, then we won't be looking to enter that trade. And we're getting bullish volume now, showing it to be less convincing of a move. And as price takes this now, that's where stop order off, no trade. That's the whole point. When you see me post on X and you see me and you see the buy and sell signals, and there's ones that either have a like a no trade sign or I haven't entered, this is why. It will be one of 3 things. Either it hasn't took the stop order and it's took the top first, so it's a no entry, or we're going into the queue, or we're going into the 1 hour, or there's a really good reason, price action wise, huge candle, something like that. But 99% of the time, it is due to that we've come down, we've not taken this low, we've tapped that, what was the 4 hour there again, not give us an entry on our stop order. This is the 1 minute time frame Brent. Welcome. Give us a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. Would I take a sell signal on MNQ that does not show up on NQ? No. Me, I wouldn't. And the only reason I'm saying I would, that doesn't mean you shouldn't. I wouldn't, because I'm mapping NQ. MNQ can be a little, can just now and then be a little bit wicky with manipulation. So I'm a little bit cautious with that. The stats in regards to trades, etc., when the wins and losses, when I map them out every week, they're very, very similar. I find it slightly different, slightly more positive on NQ. But no, I base my signals on NQ. That's why I don't really diversify from this on the stream. I will go and have a look when people ask me to, but I trust NQ. Honestly, Pickles, I don't even look at the only time I'm looking at NQ is on Tradeovate next to me. That's it. Just confuses me otherwise. So we've come back up, no surprise, to test the 1 hour and the 4 hour after coming straight down out of it. I'm not surprised we've tested that at all. It may well be that we're going to go. We've come down and said that we've got plenty of draw above us for us to go for. So it may be that it wants to come and take some of these. However, if we're going to go bearish, we might just get a tap in here and then a bearish golden candle and give us another move. But let's wait and see. We're 10 minutes into the new 4 hour. There's that tap into the 4 hour as I mentioned. Can never get this room the right temperature. It's either too hot or too cold. Oh, this is message requests. That's why. Let's have a look. Yeah, if you're asking me about prices, guys, as I said, we do have the 25% off our price. I have no bearing on what your tax is in your country. So if you've got, like, we have VAT over here in the UK, it's 25%. If there's VAT and you're in the UK, then you'll pay the VAT on top. That's if you're in a different country where they pay less than that, then you'll pay less than that. But we don't have any bearing on the tax. Our price is that, and that's what it is, unfortunately. So our indicator price is $147. If you don't pay any tax in your country on that kind of product, then you will pay just that. If you do pay 5%, 10%, 25%, then that's what it will be. Lots of messages today. Would I be getting access to the Pine script if I buy? Absolutely not, I'm afraid. That is our secret sauce. Okie dokie. So there's our little rejections at the 4 hour. What we really need now is a bearish golden candle and a sell signal if we're going to come back down. Or we need to break above this and this before I'm going to touch it. Now that our 4 hour is gone. 4 hour ended here. Still an area to be careful of. But we are going to need a little bit of movement for us to be getting involved in another trade. You don't see that 4 hour? This 4 hour? You need to just check that you have on your alpha zones, just check that you have your 4 hour ticked on. And I've got the last 5 on. You may see, if yours says 1 hour, then that'll be why. Because if you untick that, you'll see that once I remove my 1 hour and my 4 hour, it's just the one there. But I'm just going to pop that back on. You think it'll break above? It might. But these rejections are... I did fancy bullish earlier, I have to say. I did mention that at the start of the stream. Yeah, the source code, this is... The time and money we've spent building this, guys, is ridiculous. We've spent nearly 2 years developing this to get this to the point of it being high probability and comfortable with the strategy. So I'm not just going to hand it out to somebody else to do and sell, which is what they will. It's not expensive. The price we do it for lifetime. It's not a dear product. It's a good price point, and it's unbelievably good value. Any suggestion for someone who has a 9-to-5 job in the US, based on your experience, is there enough movement between London and New York open to be able to trade? Yeah, You just gotta, obviously, New York gives you that little bit more. You've always got to be a little bit careful between London and New York because it can be a little bit choppy. So I would say just be mindful. Take your wins, take your base hits, and definitely follow your rules. But in regards to the rest of the time, yeah, there's plenty of trades to be taken with it. I would, if you're going to trade outside of New York, I would consider putting the chop filter on the normal signals. That will remove a little bit of the noise from that lower volume. However, if you can get an hour or so in New York, then it's just working a 9 to 5. It's difficult, isn't it? I get it. It's difficult to get into in front of the chart. So we've had a little bit of a slowdown here, which is fine. Do you know what I mean? We've had one trade, one win. Our second signal didn't tag us in, which is what we wanted. We wanted to make sure that it only tags us in if it's going to be relevant, and it didn't. The system kept us out of what would have been a loss. No, I know what you're saying, crypto, but I'm not doing monthly. I know the value is huge, and you know what, in the future you may not be able to get it for 147, I agree, but I'm not doing monthly. I'm confident in the product. People can buy it if they want to use it, great. I don't want to hold people in, because the problem is with holding people in, it means that they've got to continue to have to pay monthly just to be able to use it. I don't want them to have to worry. Trading's a hard thing. Some months people can trade, some months life happens, and then they've got to come back and then paying for something they're not using. Nah. Lifetime will do. Get another little tap into the 4 hour. It's one of the reasons, guys, the Alpha Zones are so important, as you'll see. If you didn't have Alpha Zones Pro, this is what people are seeing. They don't understand why. What's happened here? Why have we ended up in this little choppy area? What's all this about? This is what our Alpha Zones do. They give us context. They give us narrative. They make us understand what's happening in the market right now. I'm trading NQ on the 1 minute time frame. Lazy Turtle, what a cool name. In case you can't watch 1 minute NQ and 1 minute charts. You're very welcome. We've got questions, guys. Look at these taps. Bing, 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 bing. We don't want to sit around all day trading. You know what I mean? Just get a few trades, 2-3 trades, get some profit on the account. So yesterday's stream, while we were on the stream, we had 3 straight winners in a row, one after another. And then cut it. We only had a reasonably short one, only for an hour or so. Get our money and go to the beach, as they say. But no beach here, it's freezing. Yeah, so 3 trades on the stream, 3 wins. And then the rest of New York was 8 trades, 1 loss the whole day. Similar to Friday, 12 trades, 1 loss. What time do I reckon to trade and walk away? Well, yeah, it's all personal preference. If it was up to me, I wish I was on New York time, because I'd much rather trade it at 9 o'clock in the morning UK time, because I'm just outside Liverpool in England. So I would much rather trade in the morning and then do my other stuff I need to do in the afternoon. However, I don't really have that luxury, because obviously I'm on the other side of the world in New York. So, and to come live, I want to be live for New York Open for that first couple of hours. And to be honest with you, the win rate, etc., performance around that time has been excellent. But New York has been great, full stop, really. But trade and walk away that's all about your risk management. What do you want to earn in a day? How much you're prepared to lose in a day? Your winning days should always outweigh your lost days. Otherwise, your risk management's wrong. Yes, AlphaZone's Pro. Here you go. So in the AlphaZone's Pro, if you open up the settings and you just go scroll down to time frame 2, and then you've got your 4 hours there, and then you can just tick them on. Does that help? Right, so we're getting a sell signal. We're getting a push down. Sell signal has disappeared, and the reason for that is we have, oh, it's gone. We got bullish. We had bullish volume, which has changed to bearish volume, so the sell signal is still there. It's just whether or not we're going to get a push through. So we'd need some more bearish volume for that to happen. So we would need bearish volume to try and get us into the golden zone. Starting to get some bearish volume on that candle. ATR's moved back up a little. Just keep an eye on it. We are still not in this trade. So I am keeping my eye as per my rules. This comes up here. There we go. Stop order off. No trade. Kept us out. Can't complain. Yep, sell signal plus a golden candle is great, Amrit. You are absolutely correct. If it tags us in. Are people in Liverpool sick of hearing about the Beatles? I can't speak for everyone in Liverpool. However, I'm not. I love the Beatles. They were great for us. And I live just outside. All my family are from in the centre of Liverpool. But I live just outside. But I love Liverpool. I love the city. I love everything it stands for. I love the people. It's what we're all about. And the Beatles are all part of that. It's part of our history, so. One minute. I've got an upset little boy because he thinks he's a lost shadow, his toy. So I'm going to send him a picture to tell him that I have his toy. Let him know that his toys come to work with me. I am a blue. I am a blue. I am definitely not a red. Everton fan through and through. Season ticket holder. Was unfortunately not there last night, but thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a great win last night. A great win. I'm not commenting on them. There's no anti-Liverpool from me. We're just going to say, I'll worry about Everton. Arnie Slot can do what he wants. And so can them lot. But no. But my son's now happy because now he knows that his toy's live on YouTube. So we wait. We have got choppy chop chop, was what we often get. We can often get as the start of this. But the system's kept us out. This is the point. Systems kept us out of these trades. And Amrit might be right. We may break above. So, 4-hour zone, if you're using stocks or indexes instead of futures. Yeah, you can pick a ticker that will match. Is what I would suggest. But I'd have to do that. I'll have to come back to you on that on the support chat. Yeah, no, you are. I understand that completely. I know they're different. Right, so we are getting a buy signal. We'd need to close. So we had a golden candle with everything aligned, but without being above our 1 hour. So we're obviously not going to take that trade, even though it may well play out to target. The buy signal is under the Q. So if it closes above and pushes through, then there's every chance that that could be a trade. But it did not close above. I'm not taking that trade. Tempted. Might take a little one. I'll take a little one. If it pushes through, take a little little snipe up to our queue if it pushes through. We get some bullish volume in that direction. But I want to see a push. Get some bullish volume on it. We would need some volume. It's not quite enough yet to give it that push. My main concern with this one was the fact that it just hadn't quite closed outside the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Which obviously can be a concern. And even though we've not had that big push, we still have had that bullish volume there on each of those candles. So if you've got a different gold box, it's because your trade setups differently. You need to change it to ATR. I'll show you the settings shortly. What we want to see now really is, want to see a bit of volume kick in and just get that nice big push up. The ATR has dropped quite significantly from mid 40s down to 29. So we're seeing our real close dot push up. See if we can get that to close above. Don't want to see that come down. That's going to come down, then I'm getting out of that. So we're getting a bearish golden candle. We're getting a bearish golden candle with bullish volume on it, interestingly. So what we really want to see, as I say, is we want to see this volume kick back in, but at the moment looks as though it could come down and take us out if you're in the trade. I am no longer. Took a tiny loss. It was about $40 in the end. Should have stayed out. Don't trade for entertainment. This not closing above the hourly was against my A+ setup. So don't trade for entertainment. Let's see if we can get a bullish golden candle again. Then that may continue on up. Get us out of this 4 hour. We're 37 minutes into our hour. All the settings are standard other than 3 things. Well, I'll just show you quick while this is loading. So I have normal candles turned off here because I'm on Heikinashi. And the setup, you have golden candles ticked on and these two. So have that one off and that one off. I'm just turning this off because I'm not looking at a trade setup on a golden candle at the minute. I've just got the buy and sell signals on, which is just these two. Enable point to tick target on the signal and enable ATR target. And I have the chop filter. If you can see that, you can't see that on here. And I have the chop filter, which is right at the bottom of the settings, turned off. There is a settings video on WAP, however, it is slightly dated because we've done an update since, so I'm going to re-record that. I've re-recorded 2 of the videos this morning. I will do that one tomorrow. I will not have time to record that today. See if we can get a push. Anybody in this trade? Anybody sweating? $200 was a resistance, was it? Let me just check. I haven't got the 200 on. There we go. 200 on. Let's have a look. Absolutely. Well spotted. Sweating. No, following rules religiously. Good, gummy bear. I was silly. As I say, but the whole point of this is that it's risk management, isn't it? You know what I mean? If you are going to do it, then you risk down. If you're not 100%, in an ideal world, you don't take them. But if you do that, you risk down and you get out when you should. Good shout, Amrit. I still fancy it to go bullish there, but it's just... Let's see. Come on, girl. Let's see what you've got. Patience is key. You are correct. So how are we doing? It must be your end. I'm definitely not, I haven't changed anything. Unless anybody, can anybody else not hear me? Just drop a message in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, great. Definitely you, Alex. Right then. Come on. Don't need this sideways price action through here. Stuck in a 4 hour. So if we get a push up above the 4 hour and the hour and some bullish volume, which is what we need because we've died of volume here, then hopefully we can get a buy signal. I would much prefer to see it above that one though, from where that was before. So I want to see it close. Definitely want to see it close above. Now we're talking. TP1 is at the queue. If that closes there, so we want to make sure that we are only going up to that, otherwise we can get caught. Let's get some volume to TP1. Get a push into the queue. TP1 hit. There we go. So by the way, that is now a winning trade as well, and that's a winning trade. So as much as I've closed that out pretty much break even, that is on the stream. There are 1, 2, 3 winning signals now. GG. Gonna get a W in the chat for all you lovely people who took a win. Is the gold box the target? Your gold box is your golden zone. So that is your high probability area where price is likely to go to. W. Yes, great. So we're tapping into that queue. We're winning, guys. We're winning. $5 in New York, Amrit. Good night, mate. See you tomorrow. I work on the ATR, not R. Just so you know, Brian, I don't run it on R. Every trade is variable. Every trade is looked at in its own individual merit. If I run it on R, it doesn't work like that. If you want to run it on R, you can, but it's not what I trade it on. In regards to the other trades, this was a winning trade. We've been through this one just moments ago. We had a buy signal coming towards the end of the 1 hour. Our trend wave was green. We got bullish volume. We're just about to tick above our 1 hour alpha zone, and our 3 trend traffic lights are green on our signal. Concern with me for this one, why I closed it out, even though it was a winning trade, was because we didn't quite close. As you can see, we didn't quite close above that. And for an A plus setup, which I was trying to preach on the stream, it wasn't an A plus setup. However, I should trust my own process because it is a winning trade, and I would normally take that trade if it was on the stream because it was right at the edge of the 1 hour, the 4 hour. The fact that it didn't close above is the reason we just got this little bit of indecision before going on. So there's 2. We didn't take this one, and we didn't take this one is because we used a stop order. And we wait for price to go through our stop order onto our golden zone. Stop loss behind our entry candle, and our entry 1 tick below. This one exactly the same, no entry. Our stop order didn't take us in. And then this one here, the first winning trade of the day, we had a sell signal, 3 trend traffic lights. Our trend wave is red. We're below our 1 hour alpha zone, below the Q, below the daily. Straight to target. Nice and simple. Process is simple. Look at the rejection out of the Q. Hence the reason why we don't target above the Q. And hence the reason why, Gummy Bear, if you are doing that longer term, you are trading with R rather than the ATR like I am, and that's what you're looking at, the bigger trades, then you are absolutely right not to take that trade into the Q. So well done. So now we're sort of trapped a little bit in here between the 4 hour and the Q. We're getting a bearish golden candle. You're very welcome, Brian. We wouldn't be taking a sell signal into the 1 hour here anyway, even though everything else is bearish. It is the 1 hour. It's too important. Third person today asked me for the script. Not releasing the script. Now, yes, a sell signal below here. Rejection out that Q. Look at that. Absolute beauty. Yes, we get 3 trend traffic lights here. And close below. Absolutely, I'd be taking a sell. We need 3 trend traffic lights. There's my answer. So yeah, I am definitely, as you mentioned, I'm now definitely looking for a sell signal here. Sell signal. We are under our daily. We are under our Q. We are under our 4 hour. Well, we're in our 4 hour and in our hour. So if we get a sell signal under here, now that we've had a bearish golden candle, we'll definitely look to take that. But let's see. Give it a bit more time. It won't be on forever. Let's get that push down. Right, price action. Traffic light has gone red. That's a good sign. Let's get it zoomed in a little bit here. I know you guys are on mobile. Let's see. So it won't be this candle. We need a strong candle down. So we've got at least another minute and a half for any entry. Come on. See if we can get another one. I'm ready. I'm waiting. Let's get a push down. Be nice for it to be 4 winning trades. It will definitely give us a clear indication if we can get a proper close below. Right, let's see if I can. So for any of you, oh, I wonder if I've already put it in the chat. Not like it's not there. Take care, crypto. No profits going back. Don't worry. Have a good day. I will see you tomorrow. We are on tomorrow, aren't we? Yeah, it's Thursday Thanksgiving in the US, is it? Right, so obviously I don't spend my whole time on here pushing product, as in pushing sales. It's not really, I like to come on here and trade. But if you are interested in getting AlphaZones, we currently have our Black Friday offer on. You can get 25% off lifetime access. No, you don't get access to the script. For anyone who wonders that question, you'll get lifetime access. For anyone who's concerned about what lifetime access means, we have scripts out there from 2.5 years ago, some free, some paid, that all we've ever done is update. We don't take them away from you. We're not in this to make trading difficult for people. We're in it to help people. So yeah, so you can get that 25% off whenever you want. If you use code, put that in the chat. There you go. Pin that for you. If it'll let me. No, it won't let me. Yeah, if you use code Black Friday, you get 25% off. And you can start taking these trades with me if you want to. As always though, guys, this is not financial advice. So we're getting a bullish golden candle. It's failed to take the low. It's failed to take that 4 hour. It's failed to close below here. And now we're getting a push back up to the Q. We're getting some serious choppy price action today. Sat in this bit, but at the end of the day, we are 3 wins in. 2 trades it's kept us out of by using our stop order that we use with AlphaZones. So you got no complaints from me. 3 winning signals on the stream. Again, same as yesterday, 3 winning. Hopefully, we'll see one more before I vamos. Just kind of wait, because when they come, they come. Right, I'm hoping for a little bit of movement. ATR's still at 30. So it's good enough for us to be taking a trade if it kicks. But we need some direction. We've got a new hour. And it's a very small one. So we've got a new hourly alpha zone here. So our 4 hour is still here. We've still got our hourly in pretty much the same place. It's just a little bit smaller. So it's still a little bit rangy here, so we do need to be careful. It's just not worth jumping in. Jay, I've just seen that message above. $300 on one funded and 34 on another funded, locked out for the day. Well in, mate. Another good day. Thanks, Brian. He follows every day. Appreciate that, mate. It's nice to know we've started to get regular people coming on who are coming to watch us all the time. That's why I'm trying to. We used to just do it twice a week, but I'm trying to turn up as every day when I can, and which has been every day for the last few weeks. Really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. In fact, I love it. Absolutely love it. So how you finding the stream? He's happy? Anything you want to see different? I'm not going to change pairs before anyone suggests that. It's the worst mistake, and it's a bad habit for me to even do in front of you. Just stick to me program. I know it can get a little monotonous, us waiting around. I feel like a radio DJ sometimes, you know, you're like trying to just fill a bit of time. Yeah, I know. Sell! Sell! Don't like this. It's boring. You're boring. What I want is ideally, as Gummy said there, get us a close below, proper close below, or go the other way. Just stop with the chop, man. I'll give it a bit more time. Patience is key, guys. Right. We have 3 trend traffic lights. We have not yet closed below since here, this whole period, and we've still gone back above. So in theory, we are below our 1 hour alpha zone. My only concern is that we are still in that 4 hour that we've struggled to break. So I'd really want to see a break below that. So no signal. System keeps us out. Four golden candles in 5 candles. The epitome of chop. Piss off, Mark. Yeah, I get it. I've got a chop filter. I don't like using the chop filter. I want to see them. That's funny. Come on, Naz. He's playing in this area. Even a new hour didn't get us out of it. See, and yet again, we could get another golden candle here now. Vile price action. It would be handy if this one could close below. This won't be a signal, but if it could close below the 4 hour, it would give me confidence if we do get a signal in the next one or two to the sell side, downside, sorry, sell signal to the downside. Get me words out. Still no close below. So we've closed below the 1 hour. We haven't closed below that 4. And I know that is not a rule as such. However, there's a reason why I say you need to treat each individual trade with its own merit. Because this will be a reason. So we've got no volume, and that's the reason why we've not had a sell signal there. So for us to get a sell signal, we're going to need a bearish red volume bubble. If we get that, that will mean, highly likely will mean that we have had that push down below the 4 hour. So if that happens in the next 30 seconds on this candle, then there's a good chance that that will be the move. But right now, we're not seeing that on the real close yet. Still ticking up. So it's not going to be on this candle either. We're staying inside. Let's just check, see if this Manuel, see if I can help you out while we're waiting for this trade on our chat. Right then, we are continuing to sit in this. You got the sell signal on the 11:10 candle, but I didn't. Something to do with your settings then. Have you got normal candles ticked on here? Let me check if it's that. Let's check. No, it's not that. That's weird. Let's just try and shot filter. 1 minute. Ah, if you're on MNQ, yeah, that'll be why. Alex, you on the you on MNQ? Yeah, I'm on NQ. I'm not on MNQ. I enter on MNQ. I trade it off NQ. That's manipulation. Right, trying to sort you, Manuel. I'm not ignoring you. See if we get a push down with this bearish golden candle. Found you, Manuel. Found you. Still no close below. Right, guys, if it doesn't move in the next couple of candles, and I'm gonna have to but there's just no volume here. Complete indecision. Nothing solid in this hour at all. Obviously, it's been slightly bearish, but ATR's dropping, volumes fell out of its arse. Yep, you can. You could switch to the 5. I don't mind jumping up to just have a look. But realistically, we've still got the same here. We're still sat in this. And on the 5, we've had the 1 signal. Does give context though. We're still sat in that. So we've had a push up. Still no volume. This is the first time that we've properly broken above that hour though. Zoom in a bit for you. So we're getting volume. So this could be a signal. Let's see where the targets are. It's not, okay? So right now we've got 3 trend traffic lights. We need bullish volume. We need to be very careful about trading into the queue. So if our TP1 is above this first level of the queue, then we're not taking the trade. Let's keep our eye out. Let me just check something. Yes, it's Thanksgiving Thursday. So I'll still be on tomorrow. I'm not going to come on Thanksgiving. But I will be on tomorrow. Okay. So that's going straight into the queue. So unless this smashes through the queue now and then gives a signal, then I ain't taking a trade into that. And neither should you. You definitely shouldn't. Even if it does with the queue. You take that golden candle, Gummy. You took the buy on M and Q. Well done. Win-win. Well done, mate. Another solid day for you. So let's see if we get a push through the queue. If it can break through, then absolutely we can get a push up to the daily. And it could be a great trade. It's our next AlphaZone. So we are getting a buy signal. It disappeared. Ooh. See if we can get a close above the queue. Might be one last hurrah. This is a bit more conviction than what we were getting before. There's no way anything's getting taken though unless it closes above this queue. So we need some bullish volume now that everything's aligned. We don't trade into the queue. 3, 2, 1. Got to close above. It's taking the previous hour high. It's whipped that. Might get a little push down and then back. So it won't be this candle. It's not strong enough. See if we can get through this queue. Cheers, Flo. Have a great day, buddy. See you tomorrow. Ooh, why is mine not showing on that chart? Don't know what I've tweaked there, guys. Give me 1 second. Just let that reload. Just give it a second. Apologies. Don't know what I've changed there while I've been messing around. Let's turn that traffic light table off. Yeah, so straight into the queue. Don't know what I changed there. Right, guys, we don't trade into the queue, as we said. So either way, I'm not taking that trade for this exact reason. Wicks up, boom, straight back down. Don't trade into the queue. One of the first rules. On NQ, the signal is there. Signal's there. Default settings, other than, turn your chart filter off, make sure you're on Heikin-Ashi candles, and make sure normal is not ticked on, and it is there. I've just checked and re-added, so it's definitely there. Okay, guys, if we get a subsequent candle close above the queue, should we enter? Not as an A+ setup. You're getting a golden candle here, so if you get, you'll need another golden candle. You'll get another buy signal anyway if it closes above. You should do. So that would be it. Right, guys. 3 trades on the live. 3 wins. Yet again. Same as yesterday. Let's hope for a good afternoon. Similar to yesterday. Well, similar to pretty much every day at the minute. Thank you all for joining me yet again. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. If you're not already using AlphaZones, the link is pinned in the chat. Appreciate you all coming on and sticking with me. There's a lot of you been on here for a while, the last couple of hours. You have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, and you are in the US, have a lovely Thanksgiving, but I'll see you tomorrow. There were 2 candles prior with buy with 3 green traffic lights on and volume. Why weren't they signals? There were 2 candles prior to the buy with 3 green traffic lights and volume. Because the signal logic is different to the golden candles, and that is a bit of a secret sauce. So that's why it didn't show. It's part of the algorithm. Well, our algorithm, not the, like, obviously. I have no idea how it all works. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your stream. Don't give your profits back if you're already in profit. Close your PC, go home, whatever you need to do. Have a good one.